Hey, what is up, my American government students at Ventura? I am. Oh, well, let me just preface this video by saying this is just a weird time. Um, and I don't think anybody saw this coming at the beginning of the year. But once it started picking up, it just kind of went crazy. Um, the school, I don't know if there was officially class on Monday. um what I do know is the minute that this outbreak started getting out of hand, this was probably by like Wednesday or Thursday of last week. um I There was no way I was coming to class this week. It just wasn't happening. I know they wanted us to have a meeting to explain online tools or whatever. I wasn't coming to class, and I don't think any students should have been obligated to come to class. So if you did go to class yesterday, God bless you. Um, I wasn't doing that. I just wasn't gonna do that because um, this is serious stuff. It's not stuff that we gotta be like worried about and panicky over, and you know, like just acting a fool like what I've been seeing on YouTube. But it's stuff we gotta take seriously, right? So school is always gonna be here, even if the building explodes they will find a place to have school. So I'm not worried about that. You guys will get your learning in to the best of our abilities, and we will use our limited resources to make the best of this situation, okay? Because that is all we can do at the moment. So don't worry about things. Just try your best to follow along online. Um, Class isn't going to change much. It really isn't. Because the discussions and the quizzes are, I mean, you guys have been doing that all year long. As far as lectures are concerned, that's going to change a little bit. I'm going to make some lecture videos on the PowerPoints that I think need lecture videos attached to them. If there's a lecture that I think can get that I can Jesus, I'm tongue tied. Sorry about that. If there is a PowerPoint that I don't necessarily think needs a lecture, then I won't give a lecture for it, okay? Because if I think the answers are going to be pretty easy to find, then we're not going to worry about that, okay? So let me go ahead and get this stuff done. So you guys are on unit 3 and 4, I believe. So let me look at my trusty 2 and 1 over here. So yeah, it says that we've got unit 3, unit 4. I was just kind of beginning unit 4. I'm going to give a PowerPoint presentation on presidential powers. Executive branch powers, that PowerPoint is almost identical to presidential powers with a few little differences here and there. The one thing that you are going to have to know is the presidential order of succession and know who occupies which office at the current time, all right? So the presidential order of succession just tells you who would be president if the president dies. So it goes President Donald Trump. If something were to happen to President Donald Trump, Mike Pence would be president. If something were to happen to Mike Pence, Nancy Pelosi would be president, and so forth. So know the first 5 of those, okay? And then you could find that on Google or whatever. That's going to be on the exam. The exam should post sometime next week. You'll have about a week to get it done. Then another discussion is going to post on this coronavirus. because there's no way we can go without talking about this. It's just no way. And hopefully, I see you guys in person within the next couple weeks or so. All right, I really do. Be safe. Do the social distance and stuff. Wash your hands. Use your Clorox wipes. All that different stuff, man. Take this seriously, but don't lose your minds. Okay. Love you guys. I appreciate your patience during this time. Do not worry about that last paper just yet, that group paper, because it's not for a while. If I have to extend out the even the first paper, I'll do that, right? My primary concern is everybody being safe and sound and nobody testing positive for that shit. All right? So be safe, be sound. Don't cough around your grandparents or people that are vulnerable to this virus. Okay, peace, y'all.